Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in. Check out your boy, P-Funk, thinking right, in my living room back home, doing what I do for you. Today, writers in 25 Real to Live By. Storytelling, story with a message in the story for life. I give life lessons. I see y'all tuning in and picking them up. I'm hoping they're working for you. But let's get this party started with another one. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Get to know who you are. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to attain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. That's the question we all right thinkers should have the answer to. I ask it every time I talk to you. Do you know yourself? A person who knows not and knows not that they know not, foolish, disregard them. A person who knows not but knows that they know not is simple. I can teach you. Tune in. That's why I do what I do for you. I got you. A person who knows not but believes that they know, dangerous, avoid them. I do. A person who knows but knows not that they know is asleep. I'm the spiritual alarm clock. I got the knowledge to wake you up. Let's go. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. Right thinkers. All these persons reside in you. Know thyself until Mayat be true. You know the program, you know the procedure. Now, today, we're starting to get a little, I'm giving lessons because I'm getting questions asked about certain things, and you know what I mean, I put it into a lesson, so I hope I can answer that question for you. The question is, what's the three phases of consciousness? Good question. All right, I like that. So give me a chance to, stretch out a little bit. Right thinkers, let's talk about three stages of consciousness. All right, break it down for you. Hopefully you get a better understanding. All right, knowing yourself is the final level of consciousness. I call it God consciousness. Okay? That's when you reach Nihas. That's when you become a right thinking master. When you know yourself, you have reached the highest level of consciousness, aka God conscious. When you have a daily routine, that means you're conscious of how you're living. You're paying attention to what you're doing. Okay. Starts out, most people waking up, I do the same thing. In prayer, meditation, workout, then progress on with my day. That's how you start a day if you're conscious. That's what I'm saying. That's the one stage of consciousness. I know if I put in my work daily and right living, doing what I need to do, that's helping me become more conscious. Understanding things you need to do. Studying is important. Right thinking philosophy is what gives you the tools you need to become conscious. Why? I'm giving you the information that you need to think about, meditate on, reflect on, and put it into your life so you can see how it works for yourself. I do it every day. That's why it's got to be done daily. All right. Consciousness is what drives you to be your best self. Now, consciousness is not ego. Consciousness is knowing, being aware. Okay, that's the phase. How about this? Subconscious. A lot of people, listen, please. This is a lesson. Okay, what you think you know about something I'm talking about does you no good if I'm talking about it, because I'm gonna give you a perspective that I know, not think. Okay, so let's go. This is what teaching is about. Your subconscious regulates the body. You don't have to think about your heart pumping, your intestines moving, all the things that's going on inside. In terms of subconscious, takes care of all that. And we only use at most 10% of our brain capacity. We got 90% of stuff going on up in our head that we don't even use. That's the subconscious. That's the area they call the Oshkosh records. That's the realm where you can go get there and tap into it. It's unlimited information, hence know all things conceptually. This is a lesson about consciousness. I got a whole bunch of stuff, so I got to try to keep. That's why I keep a little, try to keep me in due bounds when I go, because I just, me, I just start going. All right, here you go. The next one is your subconscious is really the showrunner. That's my point. Your subconscious regulate the body. It does everything without you even thinking about it, okay? Everything starts in your subconscious. It's on autopilot. It what makes things go internally. So it's even without you, it's still going to do what it does. So you want to get control of it. You want to understand how it works. That's what studying and gaining knowledge of self is all about. How you work. This is all about knowing how the physical body works on the inside, okay? Tidbit. All right, here you go. Our subconscious is always it's really our Akashic records, our Akashic realm where our life information is stored from our previous lives where the spirit didn't get awakened. So it just hang that information. Why? It's going to be there to use. Okay. When you go into meditation, that's when you downloading information that you didn't look in the book to get. That's called intuitive information, aka Akashic, okay? Information that you have internally. If you can tap into that, your subconscious, aka Akashic realm, through what? Meditating and prayer. And the reason why I don't say the prayer part, because prayer, you're doing the talking. Meditating, you're doing the listening. This is why they go hand in hand. Just you to know, you think, well, I pray, I'll meditate. Well, you only got half the problem. You only got half the solution to the situation. You talking to him. Meditating is you listening to him. If you don't meditate, he tell you, still yourself and know that he's who he is. That's another lesson, but right now we're talking about conscious. All right, here you go, your subconscious. If you know how to, what they call lucid dream, astral projection, all this is done in the mental, and it's all done with practice and understanding. I've done it. So yeah, it's possible. Understand that too. But being conscious of it when you're in a dream and you can realize you're in a dream, oh, you can have fun in that dream. You know that, people? Another lesson, but yeah, that's the whole idea. They call it lucid dreaming, but that's what lucid dreaming is. You being aware you're dreaming while you're dreaming, okay? So to speak. Next one is unconscious. There's a few ways to be unconscious. The first one is when you get knocked out, okay, to a shot in the head or a bump in the head, whatever, the brain gets jarred and you go out. You get concussed, whatever. But I'm not talking about the physical unconsciousness. No, I'm talking about a mental and a spiritual unconsciousness. You know the area I dwell in. It's all spiritual. When you're ignorant to self, you're spiritually unconscious, aka you're awoke, but you're still asleep. Okay, you're unconscious while you're still woke because you don't know what's going on. You just coming and going like robots. Like I was in Alien City. They just programmed to do, we supposed to run the robots, the machines. Why are we mimicking machines? I'm just saying, being conscious, okay, will give you your own brain thought process and way to work. I don't need a computer to think for me. I ain't going there. Get back over here. All right, here you go. When you're not conscious, when you're not concerned with bettering yourself, you're, again, don't know if you don't know, don't care, you're foolish. Those people are unconscious. When I read my Know Thyself, that's who y'all fall in the category. You just don't care. man, I ain't care about that. Yes. There's a bunch of them. It's okay. If obtaining knowledge of self doesn't interest you, you're mentally and spiritually unconscious. Functioning in the world, but just ignorance. Okay, but we have a bunch of them. And we as a people shouldn't let that just go by. You know, I'm trying to help you out. That's why I do what I do. I say it's for you. Why? I'm trying to get you out that fog. All right. I'm a teacher. I'm just trying to teach and give a lesson. That's what this is all about. I'm asking a question that was put to me, so I'm answering it. If you're getting this information, maybe it can help you out too. Next phase is consciousness, aka being awoke. No, being aware of self and what's going on around you. That's being conscious. So if you're following something that it's not what it professed to be or ain't good, and you think you're conscious, no, you can't have it both ways. Conscious means you know who you're following. You know why you're following them. I'm conscious. All right, here we go. When you woke, meaning not sleeping, in the woken state, not unconscious, sleeping, but you're woke, and You know what time it is, what day it is, what's going on. That's being conscious. Okay, the cognitive test they give you, you got to be able to function in the now, in the moment. The past is over. Can't change that. The future ain't got here yet, so get used to the now, and being conscious of that will help you do just that. Consciousness is a state of mind you're in at that moment. You know what's going on. George say, funk is a state of mind according to the position your ass is in. That's real. That's why I adopted P-Funk name. Funk is real. Pure real. So I'm keeping it real with you. Even in my teaching concept, I'm keeping it real. I don't cut corners. Being conscious is knowing yourself and what's going on. Excuse me. When you're conscious, you're paying attention to everything, not just one thing. Panavision. Some people got tunnel vision. They only see one thing. When you follow in that religion, you become, well, that's fine. I only read the book. I got books up the wazoo. I got a library. That's what it's for. I get information from all kinds of different places, and everybody's different religious concepts and viewpoints. I'm not stuck on one thing. That's just me. Variety is the spice of life. And obtaining knowledge, you will need the variety. That's what I'm saying. Okay, having knowledge of one thing, not thought about that. All right, here you go. About to wrap it up. Appreciate you. Being conscious is using your five senses while in the physical world. You smell it, you see it, you hear it, you touch it, you taste it. It's safe. It's okay. That's how you deal. But in the spiritual world, no, that is null and void. You need this. Thinking. You need to be able to think in the spiritual world. That's the only thing that comes with you is your consciousness. It would be good to be in control. When you go to sleep, you lose consciousness, you lose state of mind. Why? Your subconscious takes over. It's his time. And if you're not in a heart-mind coherence where the heart is in contact with the mind, so when you go to sleep, you'll be connected with the dream. The dream will be more in tune with what you're doing. It's just willy-nilly. It's just being unconscious, okay? Here you go. Last one. Now, the highest state of consciousness is becoming God conscious. Bam! Booyah. Let me wrap this up for you. This is my favorite area. AKA right thinking philosophy master. When you master yourself, you're conscious in every phase and every aspect. That's what makes you have superpower, become God-like. Why? You know a whole bunch of stuff that other people ain't even paying attention to. I see what you ain't looking at. Hence the eye. The one that wink, not the one that stink. All right, let me wrap this up. Right thinking philosophy gives you the ability and the tools to use to reach your God consciousness with knowledge of self, studying, implementing, and you arise. That's the whole part about it. You have to rise up spiritually. It ain't about the spirit rising. It's about your knowledge and understanding that makes the spirit, the kundalini only rise when you're doing, being, and understanding how to live right. Okay, being God conscious is knowing thyself with the knowledge that you acquire, that you learn, and you implement it. So you know for yourself. Gnosis means to know. That G, it ain't for the grand architect, it ain't for the seventh letter, no, it's for knowledge, knowing. Genesis, or whatever you want to call it, but it all starts with the G, but it all ends with you and me being conscious. If you follow a religion, you might not reach God consciousness. If you're being led by a hoodwinking preaching, not a clear understanding of the religion that he professing, which is Christianity and the Bible, if he's doing it for the wrong purpose and y'all following him, y'all are victims. Simple as that. It's called collateral damage. When it go wrong for everybody involved. I'm just saying this. My perspective. Don't get me there. All right, last one. You have to learn. You have to obtain knowledge. You have to become a better you. Live it, manifest it. That's what right thinking philosophy is all about. Are you one? And are you conscious? Can't be both. I'm conscious. What about you?